Hey, I'm William. Today we're going to show you how to test and replace the drum roller on your Samsung dryer. If your dryer makes strange sounds while it's running, doesn't spin correctly, or causes your clothes to dry unevenly, then it might be time to check or replace this part. Now before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more appliance repair guides. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. First, we'll need to get our tools together. Today we'll need a Phillips screwdriver, an 8mm wrench, and a 17mm wrench. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Don't forget to unplug your dryer or turn that breaker off before working on it. First, we're grabbing our Phillips screwdriver and removing the 2 screws securing the top panel at the back. Then we're moving the top panel to the back, lifting it up, and setting it to the side. Now we're lifting up on the console and pulling it away from the dryer. We're disconnecting the wires behind the console on the right. Then we can lift up on the console and setting the console to the side. Now we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to remove the 2 screws behind the door in front of the lint trap and the lint filter. We also need to remove the 4 screws at the top of the panel. Then we can slightly lift the front panel up and rotate it forward. Once we've done that, we can disconnect the door switch harness and completely remove the front panel. You can just set the front panel to the side for now. Now we're unlatching the wire retainers from the wire harness. Then we can use our Phillips screwdriver to remove the 5 Phillips screws from the top plate and set it to the side as well.
We also need to disconnect the wire from the drum lamp.
We're also removing the screws from the lint duct, pulling the duct down and setting it to the side. Next, we're removing the 4 Phillips screws from the front bulkhead and disconnecting the sensor bar wire connector. Now we can lift the front bulkhead up and pull it forward. At this point, we can reach back and remove the belt from the idler pulley. Once that's done, we can remove the drum and belt and set them to the side.
Now let's check each drum roller and rotate them by hand. They should move freely. If one or more don't rotate freely, then they would need to be replaced. To replace one or more drum rollers, we're grabbing our 8mm and 17mm wrenches. I'm going to show you how to remove the front drum roller, but the same method will also apply to the rear drum rollers. We need to set our 17mm wrench behind the bulkhead and onto the roller shaft nut. Then we'll pick up our 8mm wrench and use it to rotate the squared head at the front of the roller shaft. We're also going to unscrew it from the nut. Here's the old drum roller and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great! If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Now we're threading the roller shaft into the bulkhead and nut by hand until it's snug. Once we've done that, we can use our 8mm wrench to tighten the roller shaft the rest of the way. Alright, let's put this dryer back together. We're going to install the drum and belt and secure the belt to the motor and idler pulley. Then we can grab the front bulkhead, install it, and secure it with the Phillips head screws that we removed earlier. We're also reconnecting the sensor bar wires. Next, we're installing the lint filter housing. We're also going to go ahead and install that lint filter. We need to connect the drum lamp wires and then install the top plate before we secure the wire harness with the retainers. At this point, we can grab the front panel and guide it onto the bottom hinges, connect the door switch wires, and rotate it into place. Then it can be secured with the screws we removed behind the door and at the top. Now we're grabbing the console and setting it down in place. We're also guiding the wires through the top plate and pushing the console into place. Now we're grabbing our top panel, setting it on the dryer about 3 inches or so from the console, and then sliding it forward. We need to secure the top panel with the final Phillips screws, and with that, we're all done. Don't forget to plug the power cord back in or turn that breaker back on. You did it! Hopefully this guide helped you get your Samsung dryer all fixed up. We'd love to hear how the repair process turned out, so feel free to share your experience in the comments below. And if you still need a new drum roller or any other parts, just grab your model number and head over to AppliancePartsPros.com. Most orders arrive in just a couple of days. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.